Gonna be a busy week this week, so I've got lots of stuff coming in. So basically I'll just show you what's coming in and what I paid if I remember. I would show you what went out over the weekend, but I've already picked it, unpacked it. So we got this leather top desk, probably paid 40 quid, go for 120 to 150. Got this microwave oven, all brand new. Well, looks brand new, sort of, maybe, who knows. Anyway, paid 25 for that. It's probably a 60 to a 75 pound item. I ain't looked into it. Well, I did, but I just can't remember. And then we got this. How nice is that? Paid up on that, 80 quid. But it's all like these brass handles are like heavy. Go on, feel the weight of them. Go on, reach out your telly and lift it up. It's like having a testicle in your hands. Anyway, 80 quid for that. That could be a maybe even a 500 pound item. And then we got a double bed there with everything that goes with it. And we've also got, so you can just see there, like a vanity station desk thing, plus that mirror that goes on it. There's a matching set, and again I paid 75 for that, and it probably as a set 300-400. Then we got this, I'll try and show you. You can't really see it, but it's massive, and I paid 125 for this sideboard. I can't remember the name. It's a weird name, but it comes from Harrods. And I paid 125, and that goes for 650. Then we got 2 sewing machines in there, so you lift the lid up and the front has a little cupboard. It's 2 sewing machines. Paid I think 50 for the pair. They go for 150 to 200. Got nice paint in there. That'll probably be a 50 pound one. Then there's acrylic paint in here, signed. That'll be 50. This here is all listed. It's just got to get skewed and put away. We got a pair of these chairs, so we got that one there, and then that one. I think I paid £30 for the pair, maybe. I've got to do more research and decide whether to put them in the shop or on eBay. What else we got? Let's have a look. So we do have 3 bin bags full of Adidas trainers. I paid £200. I got all these from a friend of mine. If you remember early on in the YouTube game, I would have done a video of a big pickup of loads and loads of Adidas trainers. Well, this is the same person I bought these off. They're all big sizes, size 10 and 11. He's a collector, but every now and again he'll have a little clear out. So you can see the condition is amazing on these. The last lot we got were not that great. But anyway, £200 for all these. And there's 3 bin bags full. So I'll give you a little closer look at them in a minute. I think I paid 12 quid for this big case. Probably £50 in that. That's a tabletop there for this. Look how nice the legs are on that. And we got the matching chairs for it, so it's got 4 chairs. That could possibly be, what did I pay for that? 50 or £60? Probably 200-300, maybe 400. Then on the weekend I've got 4 dolls houses at £20 a pop. So we got that one, this one here, and that one. I had to buy him off of Connor because his mum slung him out the house and said, get rid of them dolls houses, I'm sick of seeing them about everywhere. He's always playing with them, leaving them all about the house. So hopefully that's, I was going to put them in the shop, but they're not as good as what they were in the pictures. Obviously a picture can give the illusion something is better than what it is. So I don't think I am going to put them in the shop now. I was going to put them in the shop for 65 each, but now I'll probably put them on eBay for 80 to 100 each and just see what happens. And yeah, so got that, 12 quid I think I paid for that. I've got one similar for 400 or 350, but let's just say that's £100 clock right there. And then yeah, I'll give you a closer look at the shoes, and I will see what else comes in during the week. Got that chair for a tenner, I think a tenner. I haven't took the cover off it yet to see what condition it's in. Got loads of suitcases here, you can't really see them, but there's loads of them, and there's suitcases inside of suitcases. Paid 50 quid for the lot. Probably get £20 a piece. These ones here, 40, 50 quid a piece. So yeah, anyway, lemonade. So here's the trainers that I paid £200 for. So we're going to go through this together. You're seeing this the same time as me. So I haven't opened any of these boxes. So remember, £200 paid. Some will need cleaning, some won't. They're all size 10 and 11. So them there, let's just say one's cleaned up, 30, 35. These here remind me of like space shoes, like an astronaut would wear. Let's say 40 quid on them. These look a bit retro to me. I would say 35. These here are nice. These, look at that. I don't even think they've been worn much. Maybe once or twice. But they are nice. I'm going to say 40 quid on these. Just because of the condition. Then we got them brown ones. Horrible looking things. Maybe 25, 30. These ugly things. 25, 30. What are these? Oh, these are Timberlands. So 25 or 30. Again, some horrible gazelles. 30 quid. These need a very good clean up. 30. Horrible gazelles. I don't like them ones. 30 quid. These here, these look plain. Like if you had a pair of jeans on and it covered that, you'd think they're just some shit trainers from a market. I'm gonna say like 20 or 25 on them. They just don't, I don't reckon they'd be very desirable. Right, so now let's have a look at these. Let's start with that one because I've never seen a white Adidas box. Alright, well, they ain't that great. I was hoping there'd be something special in there. But let's just say 35, no 40 actually, because I've got the box. I'll aim for 40. These here are alright actually. Say 35, 40 because of the box. Not too bad. These are alright. 35, maybe 40, again because of the box. Any that come with a box, I'll add a fiver on. They're alright. Thought they was brand new then. Or are they? Nah, they ain't brand new. Good condition, but not brand new. 35 to 40 on them. Cool. These are a bit out there, aren't they? I like them, but I wouldn't wear them myself. I'm going to say 40 on these. So, I reckon my money's safe. Not loads of money to be made, but helps a mate out. And there is money to be made. So £200 paid. Let's just say 4, 8, 12, 16. So the box ones, that's my £200 back. And then we got these here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was maybe £300 there. So £200 into 500, not great really, but like after fees and all that, plus you probably take offers, and then a lot of them are gonna need cleaning. Probably a double up, I would say, but still not bad. Trainers, like once they're listed, they're easy to post out on that. So yeah, not bad. Just had another delivery. I'm not going to go through each and every item because we'll be here all day. I'll show you what I can remember came in and tell you what I think I'm going to get for it without research. So we've got a lovely little clock here. That looks nicer in person than it does on picture. I reckon 50 to 75 on that one. Then we got 2 slate clocks here. I get 50 each when they're broken, so if they're working, maybe 75. Some Charles Dickens books. I think they only owe me like £5. I do well with Charles Dickens books. Probably get 20, 25. A big industrial heater, 50. Got a nice fire, again 50. A vintage fire, 75. That one there could possibly be 75 to 100 actually. Some Sony speakers that go with a stack system, which I'll show you in a minute. Some other speakers there. That's the brand. They come with a record player, so probably 50 to 100 on the set. This here, if it's not working, 30 quid. If it's working, 50 to 60. Nice vintage radio there. Probably 10, 15 if it's broke, 20 to 30 if it's working. 2 level top footstools. No, that's a footstool. That's a piano stool. Piano stool, 50 to 75. That 30 to 50. Then we got this Arco dresser. Comes with a hi-fi unit. And the 2 bits there, it all like clips together. I've got all the pieces in that there. I'll prove his Arco. There we go. I've researched this. This is about £600 or £700 item. Then we got this nice table from Harrods. I've got a matching sideboard inside, which I paid. I've already shown you that earlier in the video. Well, I've also got a matching table and chairs with it now. So there's 4 chairs. And then the table, I reckon £500–600 for the set. But I might put this with the vintage sideboard, the matching sideboard, which is just, you can just see a corner of it there. So I may do it as a set for like £1,000. Then we got an angle pulse lamp, probably 50. Big stack of records, so they'll be getting priced up and put in the shop, averaging £5 to £20 a piece. Then we got a small peacock chair, about £50 item. Kenwood mixer, 50. A vintage typewriter, 30. Then we got some paintings I get between 30 and 50 pound all day long for these style paintings, and they fly out. That horse one, I might get even more for that, so that could be 50 pound plus. Then we got these two vintage lamps, street lamps. I haven't got the basis for them, it's literally just that, so I'll probably sell them as a pair for 50 to 75. Got a small lamp, probably 20 quid. Lovely sideboard there. Just listed one similar to that for 300 or 400, and it's got loads of watches already. Then oh, that side table is a carved one, very nice. Sold one like that, but it wasn't carved, it had the bobbin legs, and that sold fast for 100 quid. So that one there, I paid up on that though, £50, so that may go for 200 hopefully. Then we got this here, that's a 30 to 35 pound control. That is a vintage high-end lamp. The brand is on the paperwork, but that could potentially be £100 plus for that, so further investigation needed. Then we got this RC car. I didn't research it, I just bought it cheap, so I may get 20 quid for that. A box of cameras, I think there's 4, maybe 5 in there, average tenner each. What else? Another painting, that'll be £50 for that. Some vintage lanterns, £50 a pair. Flamethrower, I've sold them before, 50 to 75. Vintage heater, 30. Microscope, 15, 20. Another footstool, there's a smaller one, probably 20 to 25. A pair of vintage pub stools, 50 for the pair. A Hoover, 40. Another painting, that's a larger one, probably 60 to 75. Got this table here. I can't remember why I bidded on that, to be honest, not a clue. Then I thought these were paintings, but they're not, they're just prints, but the frames are quite nice, so I may get 15 for the free. Hedge trimmer is not a decent brand or anything, 30 quid. We got this vintage valve radio, 30 to 50. 2 sewing machines, £50 a pop. We got vintage ceiling lights, probably £50. A vintage grill, or might not be vintage, either way, like £30 I guess. Projector, £30. What else came in? We've got that picture there and that one down there. They're just prints, but they're nice ones, nice old ones, so 30 to 50 for the pair. We got this here, which is an Amstrad computer. I've researched that, I can't remember the price. It might be 100 to 150. This nice wall clock, that is probably 50 to 100. This here I thought was bigger, that's what they all say, oi oi. But still, it's a nice little clock, nice dome one, like an anniversary style. 20 to 30 because of the size. I could be proven wrong when I research. I just sold, like, I can't remember, 200 of these as a job lot for I think 175, so there's probably 30 to 40 there. I will probably get 50 quid maybe. 4 vintage rackets, averaging £10 a piece. Sewing machine, £50. Hard shell pull along suitcase with a combi lock, Carlton, that's 40 to 50 pound. A load of records down there, but they're just low end ones. I just bundle them. These are the shelves for the dresser that came in. Now this is nice. That I'm gonna actually aim for like 75 quid for that, see what happens. I'll do some research because I know some of them can go for good money. Then we got 2 fat PS2s. I very much doubt they're working, but even broken I should get £20 each and maybe a tenner each on the controllers. That's a Sony player, 5-disc CD player. I think that might go with, oh no. So yeah, let's just say 50 quid for that if it works. A 5-disc one, they go for more money. This is the record player that goes with them speakers that was outside. So if this works, like I said, 50 to £100 or something. And then we got a Sony stack system there with a record deck. If that works, 50 to 75. Then we got this to give myself some luxurious curls. You know how it goes down in the hood. Probably 50 quid for that. I think this came in. So it's a reel-to-reel player, 50 quid. Anything else coming? I think that's all that came in, unless I've misplaced stuff. So I'll see you on the next clip.
No one even cares.
Just know there's 2 other bits. So there's a nice long brass fender. It's not an extendable one, which is unusual because this style usually is, but that's probably £100 to £150 item. Then we got that nice mirror. That'll be £30 to £40 on that one. And also this came in, which is a nice brass coal box with a load of brass items inside it. So the coal box itself, or log box, whatever you want to call it, it's quite nice actually. Quite nice actually. Let's say 40 quid, maybe 50. And then we got the odds and sods in there, maybe 30 quid and miscellaneous in there. You get me, fam? Just got back from another auction house because 3 items were forgotten, so I went back and got it. So we got this rocking horse carved out of wood on a cast iron rocker. Paid 30 for that. Hopefully get like 70 in the shop maybe. Then we got this Sony Handycam. Can't remember what I paid for that, but that should be 50 to 75. And then a petrol hedge trimmer as found. So I don't know what's wrong with it, so I have to look it over. But spares and repairs 20 quid. If I can get it working or figure out what the fault is, 50. And then I was in a rush, so I told Connor to lock up once he's done. I've left my coat inside, and inside my coat is my keys. So I am currently locked out of the warehouse. Nice. So it's Tuesday morning, hectic in here. I need to make space because I've got yet another delivery which should be happening today if my driver don't let me down. I had to go auction house yesterday because they forgot some bits. So we got this here. Sony Handycam. Paid 25 or 30 for that, and that should be, if it works, £75. Then what else came in? Oh yeah, they'd forgotten that. So I think I paid 10 quid for that maybe. If it works, that'll be £50. Then I went to my metal restorer and had these cleaned up. They was in a hell of a state. What else? I got this from the auction. It's just copper wires. I need to do more research on that. Alright, slam it. Got this here. That was in a hell of a state as well. So he's just polished up the brass for me. What else? Alright, let's go in here. Got another one of these, all polished up. Let's have a look. Oh, Christ. Oh, it's hard to do. Hard to do with one hand. There we go. That's all polished up. Glass just needs a clean. Bit of residue of polish there. I'll sort that out. But that'll be going in the shop for probably 185. Got this. Had that polished up. That was like that. Well, worse than that. It was black. And now it's looking nice. Put that in the shop, probably 15 quid or something. This was from auction, which I'd forgot is a wooden horse. It's been carved. It's got a few bits that are wobbly on it, like the neck and the tail. So that'll need a bit of glue maybe. And then this here, sent this off to get polished up, but it can't be done because it's base metal, not solid metal. So it's a reproduction rather than an original. The lids, however, are original, but if you look, let's show you on this one. See the old lid underneath? So they found an original lid and stuck it on top of a reproduction lid. So and there's damage and all sorts on it. So this was unable to be polished, unfortunately, which means this is not worth nowhere near as much as I thought, which is a shame because I paid up on this from Joe for 100 quid and I'll be lucky to get 100 quid back. So that's a shame, but I'll show you when the next lot comes in, hopefully today. I'm gonna finish that. Oh, look at it in here. Legit, I will clean up so it's spanking, and then we leave on Friday. By Monday, it's rammed in here. It's got a little pathway here, look. Even stuff here, which is meant to be for my boxes. Oh, hopefully by the end of like this week, all this will be cleared again and room freed up. This is that Harrods sideboard. We have taken a liberty of getting some. So apparently, to get rid of T-rings like that, there's a little trick where you can get a tea towel and an iron, and you iron over it and it melts the varnish and gets rid of the tea stain, apparently. I've always wanted to try it. I have no idea how long you're going to do it for. I'm just winging this. I was ironing the wrong bit. I thought I'd done it then when I pulled it away. I was like, oh, it's done. Right, where is that tea stain? Right, it's here. Let's iron the right bit this time. I was well excited then, thinking it had worked. It's going, isn't it? I swear it's not as don't know if it is actually.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Still obviously a tea stain there though.
Well, that didn't work. I might as well just delete that footage. Turns out it worked a little bit. We just compared it to the photo or the video footage at the very beginning, and it has actually worked a little bit. So I'm just trying to do it a bit more. Maybe that's the best it's gonna get. Should I try this one as well?
Could do.
Worked a bit on that, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
you
just
bet
for
that's what it
lighter
is.
stains. Like if it's real deep like that, maybe you do need to revarnish it. But if it's just a light one, it might work better. Wait there. Try a bit of linseed oil. See if we can disguise it a bit. Yeah. Way better than it was.
Definitely.
What am I gonna do?
That one's like way less noticeable.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the whole thing. So I've decided to treat it all with linseed oil. And then I'm gonna wipe it all down, brush off the excess. And it should look absolutely banging. There you go, finished product. So that would get cropped and that would be the main image on the listing. But this is potentially, what, like £200 or £300 item?
Yeah, easily.
Has all been treated. In the video, you can't even see the tea stain. It's gone. But there it is, if you zoom in, still there. That one there you can barely see. But yeah, if you go back like that, can't see it. So that is a finished result. Just listing this piece here. I think it's like a buffet sideboard type thing, because it's got food all over it, as in the carvings. And then that looks like it's for cutlery. And then in here, looks like that would be for bottles of drink of some sort. But just appreciate that though. It is so heavy. Two of us struggled to lift it, but just got that listed. Now we're doing this table. And that's the table, all treated, ready to be pictured. We got matching chairs to go with it. And it's got all these carved legs on it, look. Each one is different. So we'll get all the chairs with it and get that listed. So we're getting there, freeing up a little bit of space. I've started putting it all on the shelves there, the smalls. I've stacked up a load of stuff over here, and then we've just got a few bits to go. But we can see the floor. That's the main thing. But it's going to get full up again once the auction arrives. Hopefully in a minute. So auction's just turned up. Let's see what we've got on the back of the truck. I've just cleared up loads of space and I'm about to fill it again.
Can I take that?
Look at the size of that safe. In the pictures it didn't look that big. That's what they all say. Just loads of cool stuff. So, thought I'd try something new with this. Never done a bookshelf. But I'll give you another look once we've unloaded the truck. Never driven a Luton before. I've got a bloody parking thing.
Mate, hang on, stop. Come this way. Come this way. Yeah, you're all good. How'd you find that?
That was weird. It is so different to driving the normal van. How far back can I go?
Stay there.
Yeah. Look at that. Just parked out, bad boy. What a beast.
Made it look easy.
It was easy. So just got more stuff dropped off. Paid £700 give or take, but then obviously I've got to pay my driver, and he's got to go back tomorrow to collect another lot because they couldn't fit it all in. So we got this one here. It's like a flame demi-lune like style cabinet. I just sold one of them recently for $250, but this is a bit smaller, so let's just say 200 on that. Nested tables, modern, nothing exciting, 30-40 quid. Matching table, 30, maybe 40. 2 fire screens, 40 quid a pop, I would say. We got a copper bedpan. It's got some engraving on it. The handle is sturdy. Normally they're loose and wobbly, so I'm actually going to try and sell that one, possibly 30 quid. Wine table, taller than the usual ones, so 40 to 50. An occasional table. I bidded on that thinking it was a bigger one because I've recently sold a big one for 70 quid, but as this is not a big one, I'm gonna... Is that damaged? I don't know. Anyway, let's just say 50 to 60 on that. Then we got a nice tea trolley there, collapsible, foldable one with extra trays. 75 to 100 on that. Then we got this. It's a commode. So Connor will eat his dinner out of that for a few days before we list it. I have no idea on that. I bought it just because it's funny, because I'm immature like that. But at a guess, 75 to 100. This beast is on its side at the minute, and I jammed my finger under that, me and Connor trying to lift it onto a trolley, and he slammed it down on my finger on purpose, laughed in my face, and then pushed me off the back of the van. Anyway, we got it in finally. heavy as hell. Don't know why I got caught up in the moment on this one. It needs a repaint, but still, it'll be a nice few £100 hopefully. I don't think we've had one quite this big. Very similar, but not quite as big. Anyway, then we got this one here. Again, look at that damage. But they don't show you that in auction, do they? No. Then we got this here. We sell these all day long, £30–35, and they fly out. People like using them for money boxes. A collapsible cake stand. No research in that. It was just I wanted to try it, so I bought it. But at a guess, £40. And this is like a trouser press or something. Possibly. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. £30 maybe. Then we got a rug. That'll probably be £30. Then we got this. I think is Arco, but I'm not 100% certain. And again, I thought it was bigger than that, but in a picture obviously things are misleading. Any markings on it? Can't see any markings. But anyway, regardless of whether it's Arco or not, hopefully £100 out of that. A G-plan bookshelf. Never done one of them before, so I thought I'd buy one to try it. I've researched if bookshelves sell, and they do, so I have no idea. 100, 150, that's just a complete guess. A nice little stool here, that's probably £30. This one here, I thought that was different than what it is. I think it's a pincushion. I thought it was a footstool. Anyway, 20 to 30 on that. Nice display cabinet there with all the glass shelves. That there would be probably 100 to 150. Then we got this massive piece. Oh, just walked into the safe. I have no idea on that one. 300–400 maybe. You know, I was thinking I overpaid. Now I'm adding it up. Like, I think I've done alright. And there's more to come. Again, this I thought was bigger than it is. It's a bowl front, like flame, like a bar or whatever. Chest of drawers. That is probably 150 to 200. Then we got this nice brass lamp here. It's heavy. It's quite nice that. So that's probably 75 to 100. More research needed, but I think that'll be around that mark. Then we got a painting and something else. I'm not quite sure what that smaller one is, but the larger one, that's probably £30 painting. Then we got this corner cabinet. Looks a bit like Gothic, but it's like a writing bureau thing. Still got the leather there, and I didn't know when I bidded on it, but it's still got the original inkwells. Some little keys.
Sell this now, it's all actually like in place.
Oh, that does look banging. So we got this, which is Arco. That middle piece is for stereo. I reckon that's £600 to £700 item right there.
There's someone asking for one similar for like 1,300, not on eBay.
Oh,
There's
we got some shelves for it there.
There's one sold on eBay, but it went for a best offer on a bid, £300.
Oh, you found the same
But
one?
that's collection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I reckon £600–700 because we're doing it as a buy it now and offer shipping. So nice. I believe I got more coming tomorrow, so I'll show you more stock tomorrow. So all that space I cleared up is now full up again. And we got more coming tomorrow. And it's all full down there. And we've took stuff down to storage. So I'm back home now. and it's 20 to 7 and I still don't stop working even when I get home. I have a shower, something to eat and crack on working. Watching a bit of a salvage hunters. Anyway, I'm just going to show you what I've listed. So it's Tuesday evening. Today we listed that one. Nice Urkel display cabinet. This here was originally from Harrods and that is listed at 700. Then we have this one. This is a nice heavy piece, quality, 3D, heavily carved with nice brass detailing on the handles. That's up for 600 and that's probably cheap for that. Then we got, this is a matching table and chairs to the side table that you've seen just now, originally from Harrods. That's at 500. Then we got, oh, this was lovely. This was, I thought I paid up on this at 50 plus VAT, but after research, turns out it's a nice one. So 400 quid flat. Then we got this mid-century sideboard, 300 quid. I got one very similar listed with loads of watches for the same price. Then we got this flight case for £80. Then we got this nice oil painting for 70. Is large, just pretty big, the biggest one I've had for a while. Then we got that one for 40. Then we have this one for 40. And then we got this lovely carved table and chairs. This is what I showed you earlier in the video where I was treating the wood and I showed you the carvings on the legs. That's a really nice piece, that is. And that's up for 500. I love it when you get nice little positive feedbacks about things you was worried would make it there in one piece, like lots of fragile items. I love reading this. Just gotta have 6. In this business, even when you work for yourself, you gotta have self-discipline to still get up and get to work and put the hours in. Look at the weather, look. It don't look as bad on camera, but like you cannot see about 100 meters in front of you. It looks clearer on the camera, but I'm just round the corner from work. Don't know if you can see that. The lights are a bit blurry, but nice Tim Hortons breakfast, grilled cheese melt meal, yes please. And then you get to work. I'll literally work 2 minutes around the corner, so I'll be there before 6:45, putting the hours in. So I got this here, which goes on there. I'm gonna give it a little clean. So I've made a little start there. Let's see what we can get this to look like. Stage 2 complete. Got the worst of it off. Now just need to buff it up. Stage 3, polishing it right up. So stage 3 complete. Now, just one last polish of Brasso with that stuff there and a microfiber cloth. And let's see how well we can get this come up. So I've gave it a little polish. It's not great, but it's way better than it was. But you can still see all the lines from the tiny little polisher I had. So I'm going to order a big handheld one and go over it properly to get rid of all the streaks and the lines. But you can the sides weren't that bad, it was just the lid was like real bad, but still it's looking a lot better than it was. So I decided I'm gonna bolt that or screw that to this desk, and this is going to be where I do my polishing and that. I need to get a polishing wheel for that bit, but yeah, that's where that's going to go. So just started to free up a little bit of space again. Today is Wednesday. Once again we can see the floor, so just processing some of the furniture there. Need to pack all this away, and yeah, that's death pile. And I think we got another delivery coming. Great! Cleared up loads more space. Look at all that floor space now, look. Tidied it up down there a bit. So there's a table and 6 chairs. Covered it in blankets. Don't want the furniture getting cold, do we, eh? Protected it with cardboard so I can put stuff on top. So yeah, we are getting there. But it's about to get filled again, probably. I say probably because I don't actually know how much is coming in. Even cleaning this area up. This end of the warehouse. Got that one, blanket on it, stop it getting a bit chilly, you know. But yeah, look, all this floor space. Oh yeah! So we just had another auction drop off. I'll go through some of it. So, this is a nest of tables. They all look like that, and they all come apart. So that, because of how unique they are, I reckon that's £75 to £100 there. And then, I'm guessing that table, yeah, that table there has came in. I'm not going to tell you what I paid because we'll be here all day if I go through the sheet. Let's say 75 for that. These two, so there's a matching coffee table and a side table with glass tops. I've got the glass tops on there. So that's probably £100 a pop there. A nice like G-plan Nathan looking music cabinet. I couldn't think of what it was called then. That there's probably another £100. There's Art Deco display cabinet. That is, I would say, £100. We got this stag dressing table with mirror. That's probably 100 to 150. Then we got this table here, so that top there goes on there. Looks a bit yellowed by the looks of it, but once the top's on, it'll just look natural. That there is probably £100. Then we got this lovely mirror here. Proper nice that. That is goes on top of, I'll show you. Goes on top of that. Now that was heavy. So the mirror goes on top of that. That, I don't even want to throw a number out because I don't know until I do some research. But that's easily going to be in the hundreds. Easily. I think that is everything. Let's have another little look. So yeah, I think that's everything. So it's Wednesday. I'm going to end the video now. So I hope you liked that video of just seeing the endless cycle of stock intake through the week. It's only Wednesday. You can see how hectic and mental it gets. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'm going to put a screen recording up now showing you today's listings, and then after that it's going to be a little video showing you where I get my boxes, and you can use the discount codes. I don't know what I'm laughing at. Bye! I just want to say a big thanks to SW Resources, my cardboard box supplier, for sponsoring these videos. So these are the boxes they supply me with. These are maximum medium parcel size for Royal Mail and Parcel Force. They're very good quality used boxes, double walled, thick, strong. I use them myself. I've got another stack over there. They're very good, I love them. I'd highly recommend them. And on their website, which I will link down below in the description, they've also do many other sizes, and I believe they even do brand new boxes as well. So get yourself on over to the website, which I'll link down below, and grab some boxes. And as you can see, they are double walled, nice and strong. And if you use my discount code RecoveredRiches5, all in capital letters, for £5 off all products, or RecoveredRiches10, all in capital letters, for £10 off all products, and RecoveredRiches15, right there, for £15 off all products. I will link everything you need down below. That will be a link to his website and also the discount codes.